Hello everyone, this is Gregor in the wrong scene and welcome to the stream. Hi Ghost Rider. How's it going? How are we doing today? Today we'll be starting on the Invincible, which is a sci-fi adventure game based on some novel or another that I've never read. This is probably like the most graphically intensive game that I've played in a while, so I'm not exactly sure how well it's gonna run. I really hope it does, because if not, I'm gonna probably have to pick another game, and I don't have a lot of options for I. So yeah, as a reminder, we're doing the challenge thing. We're getting all of these in all the games on the spreadsheet, and kind of like hoping it isn't too painful. I mean, we're halfway through, but unfortunately I've done like most of the short, easy, well, no, I don't know, like easy, but like the short ones I've done most of them already. This is supposed to take like a median of 13 hours, I think. Let me just like check for a moment here the spreadsheet. It's almost 14 hours. And I did read up a bit on why. It's because you need, I think, 2 playthroughs, or at least like 1 playthrough and some extra bits. Now, I did try to avoid multiple playthrough like achievements when I could, but like I said, I didn't have a lot of options for I. Really, I have my overlay in, so I can also kind of show you. I would be like here, but yeah, there weren't like a lot of options for like the letter I, sadly. Now, I guess what's gonna be showing here is because it's gonna bit lower down. But yeah, like everything else was either like too long or I had already played it. It should be somewhere around here. Yeah, I didn't actually have like a Torah when I started the challenge, so that's like out of the question. It's a wipe, takes quite a lot of time. So does this. I didn't own this. This one is a kind of like first-person roguelike. Not roguelike, first-person dungeon crawler RPG, like old school one. I don't think it's gonna be like under 20-ish hours. Like the only other option was like Invisible Link, and I already have what's called like volume, I think. So that's not gonna be a thing either. So after visiting many worlds and exploring numerous planets, the research mission comes to an end. However, on the way home, there's one more task waiting for the crew. Despite the risk, Astrogator Novik undertakes the extraction of a rare and extremely valuable mineral himself. Novik gets the mineral, but at the cost of a broken leg and immense pain. Okay. The Astrogator's accident doesn't stop the crew from happily celebrating the end of the research cycle. It was a time of crafting deep bonds and feeling unstoppable. Victorious, they set a course for home and go for a well-deserved rest in the hibernation chambers. Why is it like always sci-fi like media start with, you know, like deep sleep going like wrong, right?
My head. Margaret? Anybody?
Oh, this is like trippy. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's always hibernation going wrong. I don't know why. Yeah, exactly. Like if you like consider like Alien and like the first Riddick movie as like the ones that I remember right now, there's like more. But like if it's like space, oh, okay. Oh, mouse wheel, okay.
Hello? Is anyone there? Koval? Marit?
I like the voice acting though.
Hey, this is Yasna. I was just with you. And now, I don't know where I am. Or how I got here.
I like the voice acting. It's been a while since I've played one that I like the voice acting of.
Does anyone hear me? Base, do you copy? Are you there? It's probably nothing serious. No damage to the suit or bone structure.
It's probably nothing serious. Like,
This headache.
this is hubris. It is. Even in Overwatch. Yeah, exactly. She went to car sleep and then she woke up because, you know, shit hit the fan, I guess. That was like in one of those YouTube shorts, I guess, where they introduce like all the characters, right?
Oh, bollocks. I can't hear you
Yeah.
anymore.
Those were great,
My
actually.
receiver worked for a moment.
I think that was like probably like the best thing
Now
about
there's only silence.
Overwatch for me. Like it gave like such a cool, like upgraded version of like Meet the Medic and Meet the Heavy and Meet the Spy that like Team Fortress 2 had done like a few years prior, right? And it took that and made it into like a what's the word? It like I guess like it elevated the cinematography of that because like they weren't like using like a source engine filmmaker thing. They were like actually modeling and like rendering out the the whole shebang basically. It was such a fucking shame they never like got to do like one for every single character. There's like a lot of them. Yeah, exactly. There's like a lot of them that like never really got like their own like intro movie, I guess. Hold on, let me just like keep going. No beacon, oxygen level.
I have 2 solid hectobars in the tank. That's enough for several hours. Damn it, I've lost my beacon. Where is it?
So I'm actually playing this at like medium graphics, by the way.
Just like I thought. Nothing.
And it still looks really nice.
I'm on my own.
Okay.
The beacon can't be detected either. There aren't many supplies, which would suggest a quick recce. Or was it just the end of the mission? Let's see if the past me hasn't failed the present me. And let's hope she took notes.
Did she?
Are we on Regis 3? Doesn't ring any bells.
Constellation,
My
Lyre,
crew
Planet
have no
Regis
way to
3,
tell me.
region
So I
8021
report
dB.
that I have no recollection of this planet. The last thing I remember. Hang on. We've closed the research cycle. We were already in hibernation. Flying back. Is my blackout a side effect of metabolic depression? That would be bizarre. For some reason, our crew split into 2 groups. The first one set up camp. I wonder if I was with them. Or am I on my way there? Both groups landed in the same place. We took 2 landers to the surface. Don't usually do this. Maybe the first one broke.
Okay.
The first group explored the ocean.
I don't
biologists.
really like
It's weird. And the other one, just me, took a different route.
I don't really like that like every single
Leading
action needs to be
to-
like triggered with the mouse.
Right. I was heading straight to the camp.
I'm here.
You must be somewhere near. just wait here. I just need to get a sense of my surroundings. Landmarks.
Top priority,
Well
get to
done,
camp.
past me. You didn't disappoint after all. Oh, I sound like...
Dog.
I need to stop doing this.
Rope. Can it like let me watch? I think we're here.
Hey, crocodile. Where are you? That has an interesting shape. Of a crocodile indeed.
Mm.
We have the first one. I need one more. An object
I can see like
call
the
a
needle as well, so I guess that's the one. Over there.
Right. It resembles the eye of a needle. I report that I have established my position. Time to hit the road.
Who am I reporting to though? Find a way to the camp. Yeah. I love the presentation so far. I don't like how, you know, like all the what's the name? How like all like the mini games, I guess, kind of work. Hey, Jungle Robot, this looks neat. Like so far, at least it looks interesting. How are we doing, by the way? It feels desolate, but I mean, I guess like this is like what they're.
I think I see our ship. You're not leaving without me, are you?
I think that's kind of like the purpose, I guess, here. Let's see. It says there's like a rope here, right? As long as nothing. I mean, it's not tagged as horror in the store, and like usually you can like get spoiled very easily in the store.
Canyon, which doesn't make it easy to navigate. Oh, I hope the data's trustworthy and you're close by.
Hey, there's the rope.
I think that's my rope. It didn't just fall out of the backpack, so apparently I didn't have time to collect it before I...
Hey, look at this. Just on your way home, playing a small gig with the band. Hey, nice. Hope it was a successful gig.
There's water on this desert planet. Or another liquid that did not allow the biocenosis to form.
Not the worst by a
Won't
long
be
shot.
easy to
Nice.
replenish drinking supplies. Not without tests. Filtration, as we all remember. Third rule.
Wait, what? Flashback? Flashback.
I was about to.
Hello.
Already awake? Good.
So about that Rider remake, please don't talk to me about that Rider remake. I'm like
fine.
very
I can
tempted to go get it,
Not
but
too
I need to be responsible and not get it.
Now, try to get up.
And I've been getting like notifications. Oh, like this game that you were following
How are you holding up, Gorski?
came
Don't
out,
get up just yet.
and like there's like
It's
a
hard for you to remember a couple of simple
like
rules.
15% discount on Fanatical. I'm like, no, shut up. I don't want to get it.
Sit for a while.
You'll get it once you're through like a dragon. The problem with the Raidu remake, I never got to play those, and that kind of makes me like interested and excited to try it, as I did with SMT Nocturne, right? But I need to be fiscally responsible and not go buy a $50 €50 JRPG when I don't have time to play a JRPG. That's kind of the problem. Like, the best I can afford at the moment is 30 to 40 minutes a day of maybe screwing around in Balatro. That's all.
Here.
Yeah, I know it's not a long game, but it is a JRPG.
Yes.
I'm
Stay hydrated.
pretty sure I'm just gonna buy it and like obsess over it over everything else, and I really don't want to do that.
Always the first one to get up. I don't know how you do it, Merritt.
It's a matter of habit. After so many cycles of cryogenic sleep, one either gets used to it or becomes a tortoise.
Yeah, I don't like the
Pavel, will you help me?
quick time events here. Like, there's like so many of them.
Sure, I'm coming.
Like the action just like freezes until
It's not
you
our system. Has anyone noticed we're in the wrong place?
like everything just like kind of like pauses until you like do like whatever like motion you need to do to continue.
Pavel, it's not a good time.
Which I mean,
Yasna, look
I
for
guess.
yourself. This is not the right planet.
You
Why
shouldn't
Raidu
be walking
specifically?
it.
Come on.
I mean, like I always assumed SMT4. Sorry for like pausing the game constantly, but I kind of want to pay attention to it at some point. So, with SMT4, I always assumed it was gonna be like slightly more difficult to like remaster, considering that they'd have to like rework some of the systems to, you know, fit one screen instead of two. Because like SMT4 didn't like really use a lot of like both screens, but as far as I remember, you could like control combat from like the touch screen, and also some of the fights, especially like the bigger boss monsters, were like shared between like both top and bottom screen, right? So plus you had like the map, I think, on one of the screens in like the overworld. And yeah, like it is a full-on remake as well, but I don't know. Maybe they're planning like a sequel to the Raidu Kuzunoha series. So yeah, I don't know.
Koval, could you stop it?
I'm telling you, we woke up in the wrong place.
Yes, we heard you. Enough of this, Yasna.
Crew,
Astrogator.
debating chamber in 15 minutes.
X? Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, we get not that cool on this. I guess we get like a comic of like flashbacks, I guess.
Guess we'll find out. But
Um,
first, here, hold on to it and remember.
This is lemonade, by the way.
Oh, I have something on the tracker. I assume it's no one from the crew, so perhaps it's my beacon.
Okay, let's see. But yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Like I said, like maybe they're like trying to do like a like they're planning to like relaunch the sequel. I mean, if you think about it, Soul Hackers 2 came out a few years ago, and that was like totally like out of the blue as far as like sequels go, because the first Soul Hackers wasn't, you know. Yeah, I know that. I know that's what I'm trying to say. Like Soul Hackers 1 wasn't, you know, like that amazing. So, well, no, I mean it was amazing, but
Getting warmer.
how do I explain things? I feel that Soul Hackers 2 didn't make sense as a sequel when they had a lot of other longer or like more established series to make a sequel of. Soul Hackers was basically just like a one-off thing that they did for the PS2, right?
Got you. I found it.
Hey, I don't know what this is. It
Look
says
for me
beacon.
on your trackers.
The way that can have like a... Yeah, it's like a sub-series of a sub-series, and it's... I don't know. Like, I'm probably not making, like, insane amount of sense. But it feels to me like maybe they had, like, other series they could have been making sequels of instead of Soul Hackers. Because, like, Soul Hackers, like, they did technically, like, remake it. Because it was a PS2 game, and then they did, like, an enhanced edition for the DS. Or... I don't know, was it, like, DS or 3DS? I don't remember. I have it, I just don't remember on which of the two I have it. I think it's, like, 3DS.
No time to lose.
That looks... She's humming all the time. I mean, yeah. Wait. How?
I found a way out of the valley, leading more or less towards the camp. But I can't go this way.
Really? Oh, okay. So... Go north from... the dog? Or, like, goes out from the croc? Yeah, I don't know. I would probably not be humming in this situation. Like, no memories on like a planet that I don't recognize.
Time to go.
But yeah, like, I guess technically Soul Hackers did get, like, a remake just some years ago. Actually, let me check. 1997 role-playing game and 3DS in 2012. But I mean, that's kind of like a port, I guess. So I don't know. Depends. But yeah, like I remember when, like, Soul Hackers 2 got announced. It was like a very puzzling thing, because at the time they could have been making sequels to, like, more, like, long-standing, like, series. Like Devil Summoner could have had, like, a new sequel. Those were doing really well on the DS with, like, the strategy RPGs. There was, like, Devil Survivor and Devil Survivor 2, which both got, like, enhanced definitive editions on the 3DS as well. Like, the Raidu Kuzunoha could have had a sequel at that time as well. Or, like, even, like, Digital Devil Saga at that point, honestly. Like, that was 3 games? Or, like, 2 games, I don't remember.
Some storms last for several hundred days. I hope it's not one of them.
Uh-oh.
If this area is volcanically active, ash outbursts and extreme temperature changes may explain the extinction of local fauna and flora. But it's all just too idyllic. There's
No,
no
this
dust in the
doesn't
air.
look idyllic.
The sky's clear, and the soil looks like laterite to me. Perhaps not highly fertile, but not entirely barren.
Did anyone else notice that suddenly my view doesn't have, like, the distortion around the sides? Her glass plate. I wonder if her glass broke and she didn't notice. Want some crops? Look, it's a bit corny, but honestly, I like the voice acting. It's not, you know, it's subtle. it's not like overstated like every game and their dog does nowadays, where everything needs to either be like an exclamation, a like a deep question, or just, you know, like being very enthusiastic. Like, yeah, maybe she sounds like a little bit too calm for, you know, her position, but then again, this is, I guess, supposed to be a character that's used to these kinds of situations, right? So maybe even that is not, you know, outside the realm of possibility. So far, the one thing I don't like is her hands. They're going like this. And it's very distracting. Like, look. It's like that. Just like going, like marching on the spot or something. Would be better if the hands were maybe a bit less like intensely animated. Wait. Oh, am I seeing like the distance? Can I zoom? Oh, I can zoom.
I
Thanks.
can already see the camp. Over 400 meters in a straight line. I see you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I also like wherever I look and click, it tells me the distance. I love it. Like, it's on the left-hand side of the screen, it's like 300 meters. This one here is like 420 meters. I like this.
We just need to get down from here.
And I like that like everything seems to be like high-tech, but not like the very like clean high-tech that like you get from like most sci-fis nowadays.
Here the ground slopes a little more gently, which doesn't mean it's completely flat. On second thoughts, maybe not. The last thing.
Yeah, it's
is an injury.
not exactly the lens focus. There's like two different dials if you see. There's like a... Oh, you mean like when you click... Yeah, it's exactly like the... I just realized what you were talking about. Yeah, it uses like the focus dial to tell you how far like the thing is. And this is like what I mean. This is like very like...
Oh well. If it catches me, so be it. This suit will hold.
It's like very like mechanically oriented. It's not like the high concept sci-fi that like a lot of these games usually go for, where, you know, like I don't really like need like everything explained in game in like mechanical terms. But it's nice that like there's like some things that like you can see, like the UI, the tools, the stuff like that, that is just, it makes sense in like a present day
A route that won't break my neck.
context, I guess. Like I said, probably like the only thing that I don't like is like
I'm at the bottom.
the hands kind of like going like that. I'm also gonna stop like
Looks better
checking
from
the like
I'll be with
the
you soon.
comic, to be honest. I like, that's something that I think you should like read at the very end when you like get everything. Yeah, I don't like her hands. I mean, maybe like the atmosphere is like a bit like
Visibility could be
denser, I guess.
better. Maybe I should wait. But if the storm gets worse, I'll be cut off from you.
Oh, I like this. The visor is fogging up again. I love it. Love it. That's the last time I had like a game where the UI is, I think the term for this is diegetic. It was like, I guess like Dead Space was one of the like the more recent ones, but before that it was like what, like the Metroid Prime games, or like your UI, your visor is like, you know, in game, like an in game like physical object. What did I
was heading to
come?
possible. I'm much closer to my destination. I must have walked for some time.
Wait, am I having like blackouts?
I don't remember it. Did
What?
I black out again?
Maybe. Is that the sun? Oh. Rebooted to factory settings. I wonder if that's like the
Send Hopper closer to the camp. Find a place to land.
I wonder if that's like the plot twist
I need to
here.
get back to Dragonfly as soon as possible.
Like, I haven't read the novel
Go to the
that
infirmary.
this is apparently
Do a full
based
set of
on.
tests on myself.
But maybe that's like the plot. Also, I'm pretty sure this is based on like a Polish novel, so I guess after Witcher, this is like yet another game that I play that's like based on like a Polish book. Maybe. I don't know. Like we can check. Hold on. Yep. Hard science fiction. Okay, that makes sense then. Like the gear having like a bit more like realistic mechanics makes sense then. Wait. Why does it say 650 now? Huh. I don't think that's right. But by the way, I'm not like manually adjusting the focus. Like you click and it auto focuses and tells you the distance. That's really it. Am I gonna climb this? Yes, I am. It's a good thing you don't get a blackout while climbing. And it's actually climbing too. Cool. I mean, like, I will, like, if... I don't know if this is the case, but, like, they may just, like, explain it later on and go, like, oh, it's just, like, a stress management technique. Like, she's humming to just, like, keep herself calm, I guess, or something. That would be, like, a nice little, you know, thing to, like, put out at some point. It's like, oh, we've trained her to hum.
I remember you.
What?
Regis' third satellite.
Oh, another flashback.
Astrogator, sir. Crew.
Dr. Gorski, right on time. Any updates?
We have a set of data from a near-surface probe.
Great. How's the activity?
0, 0, and 2.
So, less than nothing. Atmosphere?
Nitrogen, 78%. Argon, 2%. Carbon dioxide 0, methane 4%.
I have like no idea. I
Versus
think
oxygen.
trig means
But
trigonometry
wait,
or
that's
something like that.
16%. With oxygen concentration as such, there should be life. At least some microbes, and yet we have detected no traces.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Let's finish with the probe readings first. Air
What
radioactivity.
the fuck?
Virtually 0.
Target out of view, degree test, blah 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 blah.
No endospores, no bacteria,
Track
no mold,
log.
no viruses.
I can't
Just
tell
the
what it says.
oxygen. If there are no living organisms on the continent, there shouldn't be this much of it.
What if life develops on some other continents here?
No, I doubt it. Insulation outside the equatorial zone is weak. You don't see how thick the polar ice caps are, Doctor. I can guarantee a minimum of 5 miles of ice sheet, potentially 6.
That's true. There's more chance of something in the ocean. Some seaweed, algae. But why didn't life migrate to the land?
Could be because of hard radiation.
I don't think so. According to the probe readings, the ground activity is exceptionally low for this part of the galaxy.
I wonder if some special kind of drought-intolerant evolution occurred here. That would at least explain some of the abnormalities.
Anyway, we'll have to take a look under the water. First, it would be good to know what time frame we're working with.
Okay. Time frame.
Marit, do you have the geological analyses?
It's a bit too early for mature conclusions, but this planet looks old to me. Such a fossilized egg must be at least 6 billion years old. Besides, the sun has seen better days too. It's almost a red dwarf.
Any rare resources, forms, creatures?
We can't expect such detailed data, sir. Not from this distance.
Yes, we would have to explore the surface.
Astrogator,
Like I
what
don't
exactly
know what they're
are you
looking at here.
The value of this planet. For now, it may seem like the pinnacle of nonsense, but I assure you that Regis 3 is not without worth.
Like I have no idea what
With
he's
all due
projecting on the
respect,
wall.
Astrogator, I have the impression you're not telling us everything.
As always, Dr. Koval, your instincts are correct. Please forgive my reticence. My goal was to maintain unimpeded research neutrality. There is indeed a very important factor of interest in this planet. The Alliance.
The Alliance?
22.
The
Ha!
Alliance.
Correct.
What do they have to do with it?
Ha 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 ha.
They've sent their most powerful unit here.
But to our best knowledge, Condor's traversing a distant quadrant.
Well, I'm not talking about the Condor.
So, the Invincible.
Good guess, Doctor. A steel behemoth with the power to produce billions of kilowatts in a split second, converting it into energy fields that no material body can penetrate, concentrating it into destructive rays as hot as stars.
I have no idea what they're
Reduce
talking
a
about.
mountain range to dust or evaporate an ocean, together with its crew of almost 100 men, professionals that are neither better nor worse than us.
Well, I dare to say we're better trained, Astrogator. They are, however, unquestionable masters of propaganda.
I know that some accomplishments they brag about are very much far-fetched, but the capabilities of the Invincible are not subject to doubt. And we as the scientific body should sever ourselves from the emotional and symbolic facade. In other
I don't know
words,
what they're talking
cannot
about.
ignore facts just because we don't like them, Mr. Koval.
All right. But where
Yeah,
do we
yeah,
stand
like
in all
it's
this,
kind of lost me
together
here,
with
to be
our,
honest.
may I say, not quite as numerous staff?
Despite our modest forces, we still have a chance to gain a critical advantage over the Alliance, while avoiding confrontation.
Okay, and how would we do that?
Simple. We leave this planet before the Invincible arrives here.
Which is when, exactly?
Well, they're still far away.
Astrogator, please, how much time do we have to conduct safe research?
13 days.
There's no time to lose, then.
I appreciate your eagerness, Koval. Dr. Krauter, do we need full gear?
Definitely. Also, I caution you against taking off your helmets for a prolonged duration. The
Okay,
smoke
that
and
guy's
methane
Crowder,
is
this
not
guy's
neutral.
Kovar.
Breathing the local atmosphere will lead to saturation drop, and you may start showing symptoms of mild brain damage, feel stupefied. But don't worry, not before an hour or even a couple of hours.
I see. Dr. Gorski, will you program Artie to collect samples?
Of course.
Marit, Krauter, please prepare for the surface. Koval, you too. You're leaving early in the morning.
And what about me?
You're staying on board, Doctor.
But Astrogator!
This is not up for debate. I need you here. As you well know, there's not much work to do for a biologist on Regis 3. if any.
Lovely. So we're here and like for not
Well,
quite
he
a lot
was
of
ordered
reasons.
to stay. What the hell am I doing here?
Wait, what's that? Oh, okay. That's a flag.
Oh, thank goodness. Not everyone's in the field. This is Dr. Yasna reporting. Do you copy? I'm entering the campgrounds. Androbot!
Hey!
Stop! Androbot, stop! What the...
Yeah. It's ignoring me.
Hello? Anyone here? Dr. Gorski,
This can't be sterile.
are you there?
Also, these are like very small.
Hey! Anybody out there? It's Dr. Yasna. Krauser was correct.
Hey,
Dr.
fish.
Regis hasn't left the water. Koval also. He said something about it.
Am I gonna faint again?
Dragonfly, come in.
Hello, Regis. Dragonfly here. Dr. Yasna at the radio.
Novik, is his leg still bothering him?
Yes, he's been resting in his quarters.
We're setting up on the shoreline. It's late, but we still have time to examine the ocean floor. Gorski is preparing the probe.
Yeah, wait, are these like
We'll start research.
the other scientists, I guess?
One more thing, Yasna.
Yes?
It's beautiful here.
Fuck you!
Wind, sand,
That's like a very mean thing to say.
sight.
Should I include this in my reports?
I'm serious. I don't know about you, but over the years I've learned to hate the void. We do everything to go further, see more, take mankind one step closer to omnipotence, and then
I like the design though. Like
take a
it
walk on land.
it's very similar with
I understand how you
like
feel, Koval.
like the
After all
first
these
Alien
years,
movie, I
I miss
guess.
home too.
Is it that obvious?
In that like everything is kind of like blocky and
Erudite, but at the end
like
of the day, it's
very,
the bombing that speaks through.
you know, like 80s
Well, a
tech,
little,
I guess, but
yes.
like sci-fi. Like 80s tech, how you would like
Collect the mineral samples.
if the 80s were like
Koval,
thrown
where are you
into
going? Over.
um
Probe in the water. Recce. Switching to manual. I'm gonna take a look around.
A recce.
100.
More like a quick ciggy.
Am I hearing this correctly? Are you going to smoke?
No, not at all.
yeah, this is like very interesting.
Dutifully at my station.
Like you can actually like see them moving while they're like, you know, discussing, and that's the probe over there.
Dr. Krauser, would you please have a look here?
He came running back.
Of course. Just a second. It's like a school of fish.
This is life. What are they doing? They're moving away from us.
From us? I'm talking about an artificial robotic gizmo.
Right from the probe. As soon as I swim it closer to them, do you see what happens?
Is this normal, Yasna?
It's hard to speak of normality here, but animals are usually not afraid of equipment or anything they haven't seen before.
Are you saying they've already seen probes?
I've no idea, but their behavior suggests some sort of defense mechanism.
Yeah, apparently this is
Attach
all
at
like
least
is
one
also like verified for
examination.
Steam Deck.
Then
I
I'll
don't
be
know
able to
if
say
that's like
more.
actually the case, because it is like a rather intensive game. Like what you're seeing here is like high with like a DLSS performance
One more time.
preset.
Got it. What did you do? I had to electrocute it. Wouldn't have caught it otherwise. I'm taking the specimen ashore. That's a fine one. There'll be plenty to dissect, Yasna.
Ooh. But yeah, it's like a very clean, like aliens-like aesthetic to like the technology. I really like it. Like in a in a genre of media where like everything has to be like outlandishly like advanced to like so that you can feel like it's sci-fi, having stuff that, you know, like feels like deliberately low tech, I guess, while not being low tech, is really nice. What the?
Oh, Dr. Crowther, didn't you hear me earlier?
He's just
Doctor, is everything all right?
what the fuck?
Doctor, please, look at me. I report
What's-
that I've located Dr. Crowther. He's in bad shape. I'm gonna examine him now.
Oh, hold on, I kind of want to check something. No.
Excuse me.
Yasna, can you hear me?
Astrogator,
Oh, nice.
I've been listening to you for 2 hours now.
my receiver is dead.
Explain yourself, Doctor. I know everything.
My
The
receiver
transmitter
is
was
dead.
still working, so I heard your reports. Glad you didn't lose your head.
Wait, please, I need to reconnect.
Wait, did you like steal this guy's like
Testing 1, 2, 3.
radio or something?
Copy you, Doctor. Loud and clear, but to the point. As I understand it, there's only Dr. Crowther at the camp, and he's not well. What happened to him?
I was just about to examine him. Dr. Crowther, please don't be startled. I need to take your hand. Temperature normal. Pulse 2.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
O2 saturation is fine. There's nothing physically wrong with the doctor.
Hold on. I like the design of this. Wait, am I gonna like slap him?
His pupils respond properly. Look at my finger. No delay in reactions.
Yet no response to verbal communication.
None.
Conclusions, Doctor?
Up until yesterday, he wasn't suffering from any mental disorders. And there are no visible injuries. So, I test his blood for toxins.
Could it be the methane from the atmosphere?
Methane.
No. Methane poisoning causes different symptoms. I'm afraid it's something else.
Yeah, maybe that's like the first.
We need to get you all on board.
Couldn't we just evacuate him right away?
If it were that easy, I would have sent the hopper long ago. Please look for the mission log. It should include crucial data about the crew's activities. We have 3 more people to find.
But what now?
And you still need to designate a place for the landing.
Okay. Find the mission log. No, not this way. Okay. Not this way either. Okay, sure. Now I've got like an objective, I guess.
It's not a mission log, but it will do. Dr. Krauter kept records. Meticulous as always.
What's in there?
Hold on. Initial analysis of the samples revealed nickel, iron, manganese, beryllium, and titanium in the composition. Would give you a lot to understand what it actually contains. Quick theory. Giant nickel iron meteor splashed into the atmosphere of Regis 3, melting its surface millions of years ago. No, wait, scratch that. The shape of the shape of structures contradicts it. Except it's like Latin. Okay. What's this? Structures. Gorski. Potential landing place.
The most important thing is probably the landing coordinates. BA 2316.
Noting. 316. Excellent. I'm uploading the data. Starting calibration.
Dr. Gorski has moved away from the research sector to the west.
Ah, that's right. You followed those deposits of metal.
The what now?
Are you looking for the detector?
Yeah, just a sec.
Yeah, I like the design of this.
Please make sure it works.
Yeah, they were talking about like methane.
I don't
Yeah, but like
understand why it wouldn't.
what I'm talking about is like they pronounce it methane, and I don't know. Ooh, hello.
Touche, sir.
Hello. What was like this? Like X-ray? That's neat.
Okay, checked. I'm leaving the tent.
Wait, no. Bring back the rest of the. Yeah, like the guy that's in the tent here was saying like if you like stay
All right. Now for the robot.
It's unresponsive.
what you call it?
I know. I'm
If
currently
you
trying
breathe
to
in for
help.
like more than a couple of hours, you get like
Can I
mild
help
methane
somehow?
poisoning.
Just look for the others, Doctor. I'll take care of this myself. Get the tin head back on its feet remotely. And secure Krauter. I have everything I need. Just...
Is something wrong with the connection, sir?
It's not working. I'm not sure why. There's a relay transmitter in the camp, so the signal should be strong enough.
A
Oh
relay?
yeah, that's like up there.
Yasna? What are you up to?
One sec. I'm looking for it.
What about the rest of the crew? You're gonna make them wait?
If the androbot isn't working properly, I can't just leave Krauter like this. He might hurt himself.
Fine. Proceed as you deem fit.
That's
I've got
something
bad
up there,
news.
right?
Our signal is far too weak to restart the androbot.
A relay malfunction?
Not exactly.
It's like
It's
broken.
completely fried. I don't think a sandstorm could cause such damage.
Well, that's irrelevant now, Doctor. There must be a spare somewhere in the camp. Please search for it.
Okay, get spare relays. Also, is it me or are like these like tents a little bit too small on the outside?
No luck. They're not in here.
Yeah, I'm just like I'm digging the designs here. They're like really nice. Like, you know, like the padding inside
I
the
have
case
the
as well.
relay.
Excellent. The signal should be back as soon as it's turned on.
Set up the relay in close proximity around the camp. Okay, where would a good play? Ah, over there, I guess.
Very good. I'm connected. happened here?
Is it gonna work?
We'll see.
Love that. Love that animation.
Systems.
Can I like put down more of them?
That should help. Good, good. It's receiving instructions.
Ugh. I don't know if the Andrew bot should already be doing something.
Is it still frozen?
Yes, unfortunately.
The positronic brain.
Just like bang it until it like starts working again. Please tell me that's not what I'm gonna do.
It worked. He moved.
Finally. Artie should be walking now. Does he? His positional data hasn't changed.
Well, you can see that he really wants to go, but still can't. Please check his legs.
Could be the servo motor.
What is this?
Ah, that's it. Got you, you tin bastard. Thank you, Doctor. I won't hold you any longer. Go find the others while I finish here. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
There's like also photo mode. Huh. Oop. That's nice actually. I never really like cared to like use photo mode, but this game there's like also the comic, like all of these things. Okay, where do I go now? Okay, this is where we start. It's like where the camp is. Excavation site. Borsky. Maybe excavation site. It's like that direction. Wait, there's like a... Oh, I guess it's the beacon, right? Or the robot? Yeah, I guess it's the robot and also like the guy in the tent. What the? Oh. I think that was like a loading screen, by the way.
5 meters.
I'm entering the research area. Clear for now.
Tracker?
Silent. By the way, what did they find here?
Oh, right. You don't remember. A piece of metal sticking out of the ground. Sounds inconspicuous, but in this desert environment, it's a phenomenon. The artifact turned out to be too big to dig up, or to subject to chemical and spectrometric analysis. Dr.
It's here. I can see the structure. I'm in the right place.
Understood. Please continue.
Okay, just like interrupt the guy. God. Yeah, okay, this is...
Got someone. I'm following the signal.
Hold on. Kind of want to like check lower first.
That noise. Can you hear it?
Yes.
Is anyone there?
What's going on? Doctor?
Checking. It's a drill. So damn loud!
Okay.
Look, here, do you see it? Yes. It's the same on the other side.
Any progress?
We dig as far as the terrain allowed. It will take a while.
Oh, I have a hand here too.
Regis, come in. Status report.
By the way, I just noticed the map is more like filled in since like the last like flashback. Because like on the first flashback only like sector like 20 AZ 2020 Y22 were filled in.
Is there any chance
Now
of
like
retrieving
AZ
the entire
23 and
object
like
from the
these
search
two above are like were also like marked in pencil. I like this. I like this a lot.
Instead, Dr. Gorski calibrated the detector, so we had to look beneath the surface.
And? What did you see there?
More of the same. What protrudes above the ground is just the tip of the iceberg. We estimate it extends at least 50 meters underground.
I see.
Furthermore, it's not a single object. Down below, there is an entire root system. So vast that it's impossible to cover it all at once, either with a scanner or a detector.
Have you
Okay.
followed its course?
Dr. Gorski's doing just that.
Gorski, are you
wait.
scanning those roots?
Oh, they're moving like further
I'm
north.
headed westwards. Been going for a few hundred meters already. Still haven't reached the end of it.
Sorry to interrupt, gentlemen, but I confirm my suspicions. This area has been tectonically inactive for a very long time, and the Aeolian activity is minimal. Therefore,
Aeolian, by the way, is wind activity. I know that.
the material that has settled on, or rather covered this metallic structure, it's very old, which means these structures are even older.
What are we talking about here? A few thousand years?
Where are
Tens
like
of
those guys
thousands?
going?
I can't give a precise assessment, not yet.
I'm asking for a rough estimate, Merritt.
Well then, I guess it
Millions
could
of
be
years.
hundreds of thousands. if not
Yep.
Millions.
Always in sci-fi, millions of years old.
Anything else?
Yes. These structures almost certainly didn't form through natural processes.
Almost?
Well, they don't look like anything I've seen before. And you know I've seen a lot, Warwick. Also, I can't find any scientific explanation for this form.
Okay, I think I need to like increase the volume just like a little.
Could this be what the Alliance is here for?
Oh, don't make me guess that. I really don't know.
Personally, I doubt it, Astrogator. The more research we do, the more convinced I am that it serves no purpose at all. It's even hard to imagine this could ever have any function.
Okay. Oh, and like mission day 4, 12:55 local time. And I'm gonna have to like keep an eye out for that as
Regis,
well.
we're losing reception. Carvel, can you hear us? Over. Merritt, we can't hear you. Damn it.
What now, sir?
We listen. Wait for the interference to pass.
Excuse me, but I don't think it will pass on its own. We need to take action.
What do you suggest?
We can land Dragonfly as close to their camp as possible.
Doctor, you well know we can't.
Aw. The fuck? Just like turn it off.
Phew. It's
Can
finally
I
stopped.
take it with me?
I am. Unfortunately alone. Working equipment gave me hope, but someone just abandoned it. Didn't even turn it off.
That is indeed unfortunate. We need to expand our search radius.
Okay, let's see. I need to go up here. Up there.
Huh. There's something on the ground.
Hmm.
It's a journal.
It's a DS. I mean, no, it isn't. Let's see.
Geological cross-section. Measurements. These are Merritt's notes. She must be somewhere close.
Possibility of life deep in the ocean. Sea life. We must focus on both water chemistry testing and geological drilling. Layers of sedimentary clay interspersed with blackish red substance, not geological, not planetary. Millions of years old at least. Okay. Yup. Hello. Interplanetary Commonwealth Headquarters Space Division, Solar System. Dear Dr. Marit, this is in response to the latest interplanetary conference. We would like to offer you a promotion in the future expedition Obelisk 03 as an astrogator. Your skills and overall performance in previous missions prove to us your readiness to take the next step in the space journey. We would be delighted to receive your response as soon as you are back from your current mission. Okay. Looks like she was up for a promotion. Up there.
I think I know where I can find her.
Okay, but how do I get up there though? Oh shit. Oh.
The signal's coming from a Castle backpack.
That's concerning.
I'm close, but I can't see her.
Can I not pick up the backpack?
She's here. I found her.
What's her condition?
Merritt! Merritt! It's me, Yasna. Merritt, wake up. Wake up. Do you hear me?
Dr. Merritt?
No. No vital functions.
What's
I
going
need
on?
to. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 1, 2. Nothing. Don't do this to me, Merritt. Don't. Please. Breathe. Live, damn it. Merritt. I beg you.
Doctor. Yasna.
No.
That's enough. Enough.
Merritt. Astrogator. She's...
I know. Doctor. Yasna. We have to find the others.
Just
Aw.
give me a minute.
Of course.
Everything will be fine. All fine. Cover's next.
Yes, I think so. You should be close.
Okay,
think-
now he shows up.
Covel.
Let's not assume the worst. You'll find it, Doctor. Alive. I'm sure about that.
Yes. We go from here then.
Someone's here. Oh no.
Yasna, Status. Yasna.
He... Koval?
She's dead
This to
too.
me. Not...
Oh. Okay.
You're alive! Did you hear that, sir? Koval's alive.
I didn't doubt it for a second, Doctor.
Yeah, of course you didn't.
Checking. Parameters normal, yet he's completely unresponsive. Koval? Koval? His eyes are so empty. Just like Krauter's. Koval! What the hell is wrong with you?
Are all the symptoms the same as Dr. Krauter's?
He's calm. Calmer.
Well, at least he's alive. Now listen to me, Yasna. The lander is on its way, but before you get Dr. Koval on board, I want you to do something.
What?
Yasna,
I'm listening.
please look around for his journal.
I mean, it's like all over the page.
Everywhere. In pieces.
Not good. Koval was in radio contact with Dr. Gorski.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's so important. These notes may help us find our man.
I'll go over them. But it may take a while. Huh.
There's life on this planet after all.
No, it's nothing about Dr. Gorski. Found them.
Structures branch
Surprisingly
underground.
accurate. He wrote
He
down
checks
Gorski's
the
every
right
step.
branch.
Great. Let's get Koval to the evacuation area. Can you carry him, Doctor?
Won't be pretty hard in 1G. But the gravity here should make things a tad easier.
Ah. See, they do explain. Like. But what about like the other ones? Can I not pick those up as well?
Got him.
The Androbot with Krauter is also on its way to the sun. You'll need shortly.
The lander's already descending. Koval, look over there. He'll be on Dragonfly in a moment. Safe and sound. Safe.
Safe and sound.
Did he react?
Not at
Nope.
all.
I don't get it. What could have led to all this? Krauter, being married, now Koval, an unprecedented degradation of equipment, recurring connectivity issues. It all has to be related somehow. On the other hand, how could it be? There's not much on this planet. Some primitive life forms in the ocean, metal deposits in the ground. Although the latter got Dr. Gorski's interest for some reason.
It's crazy how everything's falling apart here. I don't know. Maybe we're dealing with some kind of anomaly. An atmospheric or magnetic phenomenon.
Wouldn't something like that show on the charts? All those measurements Gorski took?
I remember. Maybe he made a mistake.
Hello. You're not gonna help me? Thanks.
See you up there. Only Gorski's left. We might have made it quite far.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back.
We also don't know Gorski's condition, nor what he's going through.
I'll go back for Maret's body first. Take her to the lander.
But Yasna, Dr.
Shut up.
Barrett is already gone. What if we also lose Gorski?
I've made up my mind, Astrogator. I can't leave her like this.
Oh. By the way, I do have like a guide open on like a separate page, like a no spoilers guide. Make the bot fetch the body. Exactly, like it didn't even help me carry the guy in there. Like, look, it was close enough that it could have like come and helped me. And it didn't. So I'm like, what the fuck? Why? What's the point of having a robot if it's not, you know, actually assisting in anything? Like the fucking robot brick from Interstellar was more useful than this. And it was shaped like a brick and it did carry someone with it. So I don't know what gives. Also, how am I getting down from here?
Yasna, come in. How are you feeling?
How do you think, sir? I'm managing. Somehow.
Forgive me, but I need to know if you're ready to continue your mission.
Fuck you.
Ready? Well, I don't think we have much choice in the matter. There's only one way forward.
God, this is...
I've served with Dr. Merritt for over 2 decades. She was made of sterner stuff. The sternest. Many of us relied on her. I did.
Did you know that headquarters offered her a promotion? She would have been the first female astrogator in the history of the Commonwealth.
I had
Oh,
no idea.
dumb.
Doesn't matter anymore. Really.
Not entirely. Merritt will be awarded posthumously.
I'm taking you at your word, astrogator. This could pave the way for others. And that's what she would have cared about the most.
No doubt about it.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm so far I'm loving this game. By the way, I'm really happy that I didn't have like a lot of other options for the letter I. This is really cool. Maybe like the heavy breathing I don't enjoy much, but that's like kind of like a me thing. Hey, don't mind me. Don't mind the body.
Of course. Dr. Gorski's next. Let's hope he got out of danger in time.
It would be good to know what kind of danger we're talking about.
Oh God. So let me show you. There's like a... This one here that I'm kind of like following. Because like this game does need like 2 playthroughs, so I thought it would be best to not like totally you know, going blind, I guess. So we need to go where it says Gorski, right? So that's like that way. Like that way? Here? No? Oh, nope. Around the corner. Also, like the designs, like it feels like very like Soviet, which again, it's like 1970s, 1980s design. I kind of wonder when the novel was written, because that might be why the aesthetic is what it is. Ah, 1963. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I'm leaving the excavation site.
Which I mean, it's kind of like
How did he
indicative, you
come
know.
down?
Like Alien, the first Alien movie was made in like 87. 80. Okay. No, wait. 85? 79. Oh. Okay. I hadn't realized there was like such a big like difference between Alien and Aliens. So it was like 89, 79, and then 86. But yeah, like that movie as well. If you like pay close attention to it, it has like a lot of like 80s ish
So soon?
design.
It's unlikely to be here.
Then who?
Not who, but what. It's weird. Dr. Gorski hardly ever parted with it.
With what? Ah, you're talking about the teleprobe.
Yes.
I located the probe. It's lying on the ground, inactive.
Can't be completely broken if you picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason.
Also,
Probe could prove useful in the search.
this like reminds me very much of like in a way it reminds me of Fallout's aesthetic. I don't know if it's like exactly the same like time period that they're trying to like they're taking like design cues from, but like this thing reminds me of like the probes from like Fallout New Vegas. Come on, pull.
Okay. I'm opening the probe. Turning the systems on.
No, stop. Wait for my instructions. There's a button on the left side of the fuse box. Hold it, and then turn the dial again. And go ahead.
Slide records?
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malis, extrema remedia.
Let's take a look. A photo of the first days on the surface. They started exploring the littoral zone almost immediately.
They reported as much. Wasn't until the fourth day that comms failed.
Also, by the way, if you remember, fourth day was like on that flashbacks like time dial, I guess.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig. Hours passed. 3 crew members are still there.
Oh.
Dr. Gorski must have left already.
Time 12:12. Okay. Crew 4, vehicle 0, unknown 0. Okay, that's kind of cool. Temperature 13 degrees. Radiation, I guess, is the third one. I don't know about like press and ELMG.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Pressure. Oh, I guess, yeah. I don't know like the last one though. Let's see. So this is like time 1 in the afternoon. Crew 4, temperature 13, pressure 920, radiation 84. 1305.
Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
Electromagnetic, okay.
Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking.
Yeah, it's like
Still high in the slide just before. And earlier, quite normal. It happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow.
Shadow?
Another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. You may turn on the fuses
no,
now.
no. I wanted to check the other ones too. What the fuck? Go back. God Damn it. Yeah, honestly, I think you should buy this game.
I've got it on my radar.
Hey,
Now
the
I can give
teleprobe.
commands to the probe. And? What do you see? Is it working correctly?
If you run it on manual steering, sir, then it works just fine.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You have a keen eye. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
Okay.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company. I mean, apart from
Yay.
yours, sir.
1 second. That's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory. No ID, no nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's it going to be?
Huh. A name for the teleprobe.
Like it, why not?
All right. I can think of something.
Copy that. I'm listening.
Please enter Luna. L-U-N-A.
Done. Now, a few more
Yeah,
tweaks.
I like the design
You'll
here.
have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
That's so cool. I like how it's like made of two parts and like they can rotate independently of one another. Kind of neat. It's like a camera, I guess, like a flying camera. Like they like drop down. Oh. Here.
I don't see these metal structures anywhere. The detector's measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
Oh.
Crossroads? Branches?
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein.
Structures branch underground. G checks the right branch. Massive vertical exhibit above the surface. Oh wait, are these like what we're like following here? Hold on. Ah, I hate that escape doesn't like take you out of it. This is so cool. It's like fucking Warframe mode.
Huh. I guess I found the first point.
You guess? We have to be sure, Doctor.
Well, I'm at the first clear branching of these structures, such as reported by Dr. Gorski.
All right. What happened next?
He followed the branch to the right. Another thing he reported was a massive vertical structure.
Okay. And what was it like? R, yeah. So what happens if I go left? Okay, so this is like the other side, I guess, where we would have. Ah, okay. Okay, this has to be point 2, right?
probe detected something.
I see that in the readings. What is it exactly?
Massive vertical exhibit protrudes above the surface. Yeah, this is
Well, the structure
Yeah.
from the notes, it fits the description perfectly. Well done, Luna. I knew I could count on you.
Well, we didn't bring it to the surface for no reason. Even in the first stage procedure.
And now I'm going to apply for my own.
As soon as you find Dr. Gorski, I'll see to it myself. All right. How about
Okay.
that point? What does it look like? What caught the doctor's attention?
It looks like some kind of organic formation. A root system? Maybe these structures have the ability to expand. Somehow.
Shouldn't they be organic then?
Ah. That's the problem. They look organic, but they're not. The next point, the third one, is a metal bundle running along the bottom of some water reservoir.
Interesting. An object as such should be easy to locate.
you have to go like up here, right? Oop. Hello.
There's the water.
And the metal bundle?
As expected. It's at the bottom. Before you ask, sir, there's little to say about it.
All right. So how many are left?
2 points. Or at least that's what he told Koval. What he did next, it's hard to assess.
Well, the battery and the detector last for only a few hours, so he couldn't have gone much further.
That's
The fourth point is a
three.
structure that fills a rock massive, on top of which he found surface structures.
Sounds like a crucial node in this whole system.
Okay.
Gotcha. I found his tracks. Finally, some tangible evidence that he was going this way.
Good. And it's downhill all the way, Doctor.
I wouldn't be so sure, Astrogator. The next point is at a height of approximately 100 meters.
Oh, it's up there.
I think we have the fourth point. I confirm. It's the fourth one. I see our flag. Definitely uphill. I think I'll catch up with Dr. Gorski on the other side.
That wouldn't be such a bad scenario, right?
Of course not. Though I wouldn't mind if we bumped into each other before the climb.
Oh, wait, what? Yasna came very close to extremely hot lava. Huh.
Hey, Luna.
Oh, wait, like, if you turn around and face it? Okay, nice. Let's climb. Come on.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way. Thank you for your assistance. Without your help, it would have taken much longer.
What's the plan for the second flight? The same place?
That would work best. Certain, proven. When you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send the lander right away.
Wait, where's point number 4 now? Ah, okay, this way. Like over here?
I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
Huh. I've heard that term before.
In their
Yes, it's, you
conversations
know,
between
growths
Koval and Gorski.
from the ground.
No, Jasna. You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. The structures undergo noticeable changes here. If it keeps growing at this rate, I don't know what I'll find at the end.
What kind of growth are you talking about, Doctor? Depth, width, complexity level?
In every aspect.
Interesting. Do you think these veins lead somewhere? To something?
I'm leaning more and more towards that conclusion. But I can't tell what we might expect at the end, if it ends at all. Wait. Koval noted down the parameters.
Biggest one yet. Inside hill, 150 meters flag.
Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
Wait. But, no, wait.
Got it.
What the?
I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell.
Oh! You can actually manually adjust the focus
Visibility is poor. It's
by
gonna be
using like
harder
left
than
and right.
before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable, yeah? Hi, Luna. Lead the way. Whoa, hey. Easy there. I must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. Hey, can it fly for this long?
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
I don't know. For me, it's only a matter of time before machines surpass their creators.
I hate
The
how
question is
on the
when.
nose this sounds in like 2025.
Oh, we have a problem.
Something serious?
Huh. Maybe it's true that machines will surpass us. But not today. The route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially? Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No, not in the course of evolution. You can't perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Have you started
Yeah.
to fear?
I hate how much I like this game because I'm like paying attention to the game and not actually talking here, and that's
For your position?
great for me playing the game. That's maybe not great for like someone
Well, everything indicates
like
that the
watching.
clear distinction between humans and robots will soon disappear.
And then what?
Well, if we assume that they'll surpass us, things will get complicated. Because in order to program a brain with computing power equal to that of a human, you need a brain with computing power higher than that of a human. Ergo, a man cannot make a machine smarter than a man.
Then who else would design it?
Self-learning algorithms? Some spontaneous process? Or pure chaos? Something inhuman, that's for sure.
I wonder if that's like something from like the
Can you hear
books,
that?
What am I
or
supposed to be hearing?
if it's
The point.
like
Nothing.
something that was added in the game
Silence.
only.
We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well,
So if this was like a thing in the books, then it would be like very prophetic. But if it's something that they added now, then it's kind of like cheeky, I guess, a bit on the nose.
Dr. Gorski, are you here somewhere? These bushes are kind of weird.
you better stay away, Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations. They can be singular, though in some locations they create a uniform thicket that covers the walls of the ravine in a rusty brush-like layer. They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters.
Yeah, and they're
They
shedding.
grow out of cracks in the bare rock. That's how it looks, to put it briefly.
Would you also venture to guess their significance? Some function, purpose?
Staying on the topic of biological analogies, these bushes remind me of corals, in a purely visual category, because they're far from marine organisms. So I would guess that these are colonial structures, perhaps rock-forming ones. However, their main structure has nothing to do with corals. No noticeable mesenchymal tissues, no nidocyst, matocyst, or spirocyst. No visible oral discs.
Yeah, all right, Doctor. I didn't ask for a marine biology lecture.
Shut up! What am I missing here? Oh, I still haven't gotten to like 0.5.
Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
So we will most likely lose contact too.
Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain. It's your decision, sir.
Is it?
Please continue your search. We have to find him.
That's the unwritten rule, isn't it? Under no circumstances do we leave anyone behind.
That's right, Doctor. You can lose everything else, but you have to have the crew on board. The living and the dead.
What
This is
the
one of most
fuck?
crucial
What the fuck? Isn't that like a discussion that they had with what was her name? The dead lady. The one that was due for a promotion. I forget. But wasn't like the discussion that like
imperative
we were
even
gonna
though
leave
it's
her
not
body
in the
behind?
regulation.
What the fuck? And now like they're both like, oh yeah, it's the unwritten rule. But they were arguing about it earlier.
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
What's that? Ah. like the music too, by the way, here.
Already at 12,000. Throttle down. 30 seconds till touchdown. Everything's looking good. Over?
Roger that.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition 10%. I record data dropout, but otherwise still looking good. Entering final descent.
Copy. Entering final. Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good? Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
It didn't. The fuck is that? Ah. Like a blinking light, I guess.
I'm going outside.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled. I've located the second lander. Our people are still on this planet.
But
Very good.
what do you
Was
mean
afraid
you've
they might try to
located?
fly off.
It's like literally in
Wouldn't
front
be
of
the
you.
best idea given the loss of communication with Dragonfly. What about that lander, Yasna? You think our people tried to fly away on it?
I seriously doubt it. Looks like a bad malfunction to me.
But I'm taking Hopper out of here. We can't afford to lose this lander too.
We've gotten out of worse than this. Equipment breaks from time to time, that's normal. But now,
Go ahead. What's bothering you?
this lack of communication. It takes too long. Especially considering there's a cyberneticist amongst them.
Yes. It
What
worries
does that
me
have
too.
to do with anything? Ooh. This is nice.
Whoa. Damn. You were right, Cole. It's beautiful here.
Wait, is this like where he went for a smoke? Or something? No, wait, I have to go towards Site 1. Yeah.
I have an object in sight. This is where they searched the ocean's biosynosis.
Meaning... Oh. Where they caught that fish, right?
Yeah. They stopped here first, then walked along the coastline northward.
Correct. But I think you might consider taking a shortcut towards the east, straight to the camp.
Copy that. Heading east. They stopped for a break.
Ha!
How do you
I
know?
knew it.
Are there any signs of the crew?
Some slob left litter here. Had no respect for an alien ecosystem at all.
What kind of litter?
Cigarette butt, a crumpled pack.
So, taking off the helmet for no good reason. Risk of igniting a dusty atmosphere.
Did I just like tattle on what's his name? Kovac? Krauta? I don't remember which one it was that like was smoking.
An already extinct ecosystem is basically a negligible issue.
Security procedures exist for humans. The rule of integrity is for the sake of everything alien to us. We shouldn't place one above the other.
What are you saying, Yasna? The mission and the safety of our people have the highest priority. Always.
Always? Are we really that self-righteous?
Wow.
Of course, Doctor. We must be the most important to ourselves. And they must be the most important to themselves. Whoever they will be. In the end, the strongest will survive. Isn't that how evolution works?
Not in a biological sense, Astrogator. Besides, I'm not convinced if we should interfere with everything alien to... Excuse my interruption, sir. Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Yes, I confirm.
That was
This rate will
kind
reach
of cool.
in an hour. So, continuing. Doctor, interference is at the
That one wasn't like the way like it picks up wasn't like very great.
Yes, we have a nasty nature. I can't argue with that. Found a convenient passage.
Excellent. Please speed ahead. You still have a long way to go.
Well then, you should save your breath, Astrogator.
Ah, okay, wrong way.
What is this? Astrogator,
I
found a peculiar
have
inorganic
to
structure.
give it to
looks
them
like
as
some
well. Like the color
spiky
composition is
metal
also
growths.
really good.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized, we will take samples. I promise.
Oh, hello.
I feel nauseous. Suddenly. That's not it. I feel darkness. Hang on.
Pop. Okay, that was it. Shouldn't this be like where we like faint or something? Okay. Maybe this wasn't the place where we... No, it should be like... Ouch. Ah, I see. Okay, that was like the flashback section, I guess. Wait.
Are you there? Over. I guess that's a no. Is everything all right?
Yes, all good. They're already in the infirmary on life support. You've
Yay.
May I ask? What did he do with Marret?
I placed her body in the cryo chamber so that her family can say goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please, don't thank me. It was the least I could do for her.
I confirm. Gorski was here. His rope is still hanging from the slope.
That's a good sign.
Did they figure out why she died? No.
Chance to come back this way.
Like they
Why
didn't
hasn't
mention
he
at
yet?
least. It was just like, oh, we have to get her back
Going down
to
after him.
like return her to your family.
Tell me one more thing. When it comes to Marret, are you going to use a grave tapper?
Yes, I'm considering that as a possibility. And
Oh, what the?
check that report.
Oh.
One sec.
Hold on, I kind of want to check like photo mode. Oh, come on. I wanted to see like how it's like
Oh, I'm
that's
at
just
the end of the
hanging.
rope.
Isn't that good?
Not at all.
What do you mean?
I'm stuck. I'm hanging with all my weight on the rope, away from the wall. There's still a fair few meters left to the ground.
Can you go back?
Using just my hands, strapped with all this extra weight? No, not a chance.
What if you swam?
No good. I can't reach anything.
Any other ideas?
I mean, like this fucking thing can hover. Maybe it can help me. I don't know.
I can just jump off.
Is that safe?
A substantial fall on unsteady ground.
Not really.
This is hardly a maneuver that I would describe as safe.
So let's take a moment to analyze the situation.
I'm thinking, if Gorski went down this way and didn't break anything,
Yeah, we don't know that, Yasna. He could keep going even with injuries.
all right.
This thing,
so do you
come
have
on.
Another idea? Oh, will I be hanging like this until the end of time itself?
There is a certain possibility, or rather uncertain, but maybe it's worth trying.
I'm listening.
Can you see the probe?
Yes,
Thanks.
it's flying near me.
It's flying.
If I instructed it to fly as close as possible to you, you could grab onto it.
You sure it will hold me?
That I cannot guarantee.
All right, let's give it a try.
I'm entering the instruction. You must guide me.
2 meters forward. Stop, that's enough.
You have a really good eye. Exactly 2 meters.
Do I actually?
Is the maneuver complete?
You could say so. I fell from a lower height. It was a soft landing, though.
Ooh. Hello. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess that would be nice, but
Last contact with Regis a few minutes after noon. Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone. Communications blew up shortly before he got here. He didn't take a tent.
Damn. This place is amazing. It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
Maybe that's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-story complexes. They look like a city. No,
oh,
there's no point in jumping to conclusions yet.
but yeah, like I mean, maybe it's like because like the guy's like on his own on the ship, and maybe this is like the kind of like sci-fi universe where they don't really have like, you know, medical diagnostics and stuff. Okay, so the next bit. Sorry, I was just like checking like the guide.
Dr. Gorski set up the flags.
So, he kept going, despite the lack of communication with the rest.
You'd have to see it with your own eyes, sir. This place. Gorski may have lost himself in his discovery.
Are you joking, Doctor? Lost himself, Gorski. He may not have respect for the unknown, but he has his feet firmly on the ground.
I think he must have discovered something.
But yeah, this
And
is
since he suffers from excessive
one of those
ambition,
bits where I'll have
he's
to like
capable of
reload the
stupid
checkpoint by
acts
the
in
looks
name
of
a
it.
breakthrough.
So I was kind of like reading that on the second screen.
That sounds more like him. You must trace his steps, Doctor.
I'm working on it.
Two more hours.
Huh?
That's all Gorski has left of oxygen, at best.
And at worst?
He's just finishing it up. Though it all depends on his activity.
If I remember correctly, the atmosphere here is breathable.
Basically, yes. Dr. Krauter, however, warned that the methane content...
I know. But the effects won't be immediate. That gives us a few extra hours. These constructions don't have a clear division into functions. They're huge, complicated, and uniform at the same time.
Do you have any idea where all this could have come from? I'm aware without tests you can't do much. But let's say on first inspection.
It's hard for me to imagine that any biological forms can survive here. The interiors of these structures are filled to the brim with wires and rods. So maybe this metal builds up somehow, by itself.
Oh. You've already said something similar before.
It's like a really cool aesthetic.
Yes, right. It's a bit like Pando.
Fuck is Panda?
What? I have no idea what you're talking about, Doctor.
A colony of populous tremoloids. American aspen.
It's
The
like
new
trees?
grow not from seeds, but from root suckers of old trees. As a result, it's one giant organism, thousands of years old.
So you're in a dead metal forest.
Huh, that does sound bizarre. Though maybe.
How's the joint?
Yep.
Yasna, what's going on?
That was terrifying.
Just a sec. I need to get out. Phew. The load-bearing capacity of this place is difficult to predict. The structures literally collapsed beneath me. Again.
Maybe you should use the detector. Will indicate the thickness of the structure.
Out of the frying pan.
So yeah, there's one achievement for like basically going into every single hole that you can.
Oh!
Yep.
Damn it!
What is it this time?
Take a guess, sir.
A sinkhole?
Uh-huh. Ay.
Hey, okay. So that was it. And then you load the game back to the start of the previous checkpoint. And now I have to do it without falling into anything.
We had our last contact with Regis a few minutes after noon. Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone. Communications blew up shortly before he got here. He didn't take a tent. Anyway,
Damn.
what's the idea of doing it alone?
What is this place? Makes my skin crawl. It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
Maybe that's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-story complexes. They look like a city.
Are you saying that...
No. There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet.
2 more hours.
Huh?
That's all Gorski has left of oxygen, at best.
And at worst?
He's just finishing it up. Though it all depends on his activity.
If I remember correctly, the atmosphere here is breathable.
Basically, yes. Dr. Krauser, however, warned that the methane content...
I know. But the effects won't be immediate. That gives us a few extra
So-
hours.
Yasta, what's going on?
Just a sec. I need to get out. Phew. The load-bearing capacity of this place is difficult to predict. The structures literally collapsed beneath me.
But you're fine?
Yeah. I just need to figure out where to put my feet.
So if I fuck this up, then I'll need to replay this. Yep. Dumb. This kind of sucks.
We had our last contact with Regis a few minutes after noon. Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone.
What is this place? It makes my skin crawl. It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
Maybe that's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-story complexes.
So by the way, like it says, like the
They look
first
like
fall is
a
mandatory,
city.
so that one doesn't
No.
really affect
There's
anything.
no point in jumping to conclusions yet.
2 more hours.
Huh?
That's all Gorski has left of oxygen, at best.
And
Yasta, what's going on?
just a... I need to get... Phew.
Love it.
The load-bearing capacity of this place is difficult to predict. The structures literally collapsed beneath me.
But you're fine?
Yeah. I just need to figure out where to put my feet.
Oh, come on.
We had our last contact with Regis a few minutes after noon. Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone.
This place is amazing. It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
Maybe that's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-story complexes. They look like a city.
Blah blah.
No.
No.
There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet.
2 more hours.
Huh?
That's all Gorski has left of oxygen, at best. Yeah.
barbarian
love
capacity of
like
this
there's
place is
like
difficult to predict.
there's
The
like
structure's literally collapsed beneath me.
But you're fine.
Yeah. I just need to figure out where to put my feet.
Okay. So that was nice. Wait, why didn't I report on that? Huh. Yeah, apparently this one, I just need to hug the right hand side. And that's fine. Okay. Ah, there we go. Supposedly now that's kind of like it. Hey!
I found some abandoned items.
What items? What do you have there, Yasna?
A telemeter and opened food rations. So he couldn't have gone far.
Why would he leave his equipment behind?
Well, maybe he planned to come back soon.
But like I love the ambience here. Look at this. This is I kind of want to like crank it up to like the highest like preset. But like at least while streaming it, I don't think that's going to be like very smart.
It's broken. This is starting to look like a deliberate diversion to me.
You may be right. The question is, who's behind all these disruptive activities?
That I don't know, sir. I have a lead. His footsteps.
Ah, finally.
There are more traces. This time handprints. And a drop detector.
What?
Okay.
Did I hear you right?
Yes, sir. You heard correctly. I'm afraid we must be ready for any eventuality.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean we should assume the worst. I still believe you'll find him, Doctor.
So let Oh, hello.
Not a chance. I have to turn back.
Oh, is this why the probe was waiting for me here?
I found something. Again.
I'm listening.
I suspect Gorski might have damaged his... No one of sound mind would decide to go down this way. And yet Gorski...
I don't really like how you can interrupt stuff if you go too fast. God damn it.
Ouch!
Oh, those sinkholes again.
Yes.
Oh, I guess... No, this way. Or this way? Yeah.
Finally! I have his position.
Like, how do you know
No
it's
bet.
him?
For crying out loud, Gorski. You must be here somewhere. Say something.
Any contact?
Negative. I found his backpack. You know what that means, sir?
Yes, he's without oxygen. We must hurry.
Oh, there he is. I see him. He's lying in a sinkhole. Doctor? Almost there. Got him. He's not moving.
Yeah, he's alive.
Gorski! Gorski! Look at me! His eyes are closed.
Is he breathing?
He's alive, but barely.
Did he react in any way?
Saturation is within the lower range. Risk of tissue hypoxia.
Other reactions?
Gorski! Come on!
Calm down, Doctor. Get him out of there. The probe's already looking for a landing site.
Out you go.
Okay. Let me just...
Come on.
I'm pulling him out. Done. He's out. I activated his SOS. You should pick up a transmission with his parameters, sir. Well?
No, nothing. The transmitter in the suit must be too weak.
Should I retrieve his booster from the backpack?
No point. Better to set up a relay. We have to do it anyway so that Hopper can land in this maze. Have a preliminary scan of your surroundings. There's an open area nearby. You have to move Gorski there. The probe will guide you.
But he's not stable. I must share my oxygen with him, Astrogator.
You'd need a spare for that. The protocol doesn't provide for connecting two suits at the same time.
In that case, I'll give him my tank.
Negative. I won't allow it, Yasna. If you faint, the doctor won't carry you.
Fuck you, you won't tell me what to do.
The membrane looks intact.
What did you say? I didn't hear.
Hold on, Gorski.
I still can't hear you, Doctor. Please repeat.
Don't be angry, sir. But
But what? Please go ahead.
after careful consideration, I gave Gorski my tank. We still don't know when you'll send the lander, so I can't leave him without oxygen.
Shit. Doctor, I explicitly told you not to. Never mind. Let's hope Artie can finish the job if you're both unconscious.
Wow.
Are you out in the open already?
Sort of. Yes.
Once you've set up the transmitter, I should start receiving...
I love the animation of like these probes. It's like really cool. Like you pull it up and it like unfolds. That's such a cool animation.
Pulse, heart rate, saturation, almost within... What was that?
I don't know. Everything is shaking.
Yasna!
No! No!
You're like gliding at best. Ouch.
What was that?
Oh. What time is it then?
Astrogator, I'm underground.
There's not gonna be any signal, is there?
It's hard to determine my exact location. Novik, do you copy? Base, come in. I'm sending an SOS. Anyone, please. Okay. Stay calm. Just keep it together. Deposit of water, probably unsafe for consumption. Shit! I'd rather not risk it. Meteoric waters. No. Too deep. Slippery terrain. Poor visibility.
Yeah, this doesn't look good, honestly.
Considering all factors, situation hopeless.
Would be nice if we had like a flashlight though.
I got flares.
Ah. Okay.
Oh, come on. Gotta be kidding me.
Yeah. I can kind of see anyway, but yeah. Okay, so like we get to the next checkpoint, then I'm kind of like stopping for today. Because let's see. It's like almost midnight, and like I do really need to go like get some sleep for tomorrow.
Okay. Careful. No!
That's not careful. That's the exact opposite of careful. No chance, no hope, deep abyss.
Fucking great. I can't. I just can't. I'm pretty much fucked. That's my considered opinion. Fucked.
Wow. Yes. Nice cliffhanger to end on. Yeah, but what the fuck?
Who's that? I can't see. Crowther. Is that you? But how? You were supposed to... Doctor? Why won't you answer me?
It's good to see you again, Yasna. Unfortunately, there is no time for pleasantries. We need to get out of here, now.
How are we supposed to do that? You're way up.
Look to your left. Should be easier from there. I'll keep an eye on you from above. You won't lose me if we stay in contact. And hopefully, both of us will make it to the surface.
I'm not going anywhere until you explain how you found me.
It's like a hallucination, I guess.
I guess you'll die, because I refuse to waste time on explanations. Your choice, Yasna.
Arsehole.
I mean, I don't know. Like he says, like she says, like oh, up there, and then I think that like he was supposed to be like up that skylight up there, not over there, because that place that I was at was not like that much higher than where he's at.
Something. I can't stand this dreadful silence.
Silence is harmless. You shouldn't be afraid of it. Unlike other things.
And what should I be afraid of?
Dehydration, hypoxia, methane poisoning. The list is quite long. Oh, what were you thinking, really? I warned you against opening your helmets, let alone giving all your oxygen to a dead man. A complete failure of reason in the act of futile heroism.
Gorski isn't dead. That's why I left him my damn tank.
He might as well be. Do you really think giving him oxygen was enough? Something attacked you up there. Odds are, it got Gorski as well.
We'll check and come back for him. Novik should be monitoring his parameters after all.
Yeah, about that. You shouldn't trust everything the old man says. He only tells us what he sees fit.
Huh? What do you mean?
Like, I'm pretty sure this is like a hallucination, right?
I'm getting out of this maze. Is your equipment operational? Nothing damaged?
I think so. Flares are wet, though. Slow down. I need to rest.
Rest is for the dead.
Nah. Come on. Up there.
I've had enough. Just enough. Forward, Yasna. Faster, Yasna. We're racing against time, Yasna. We're constantly fighting for life, Yasna. Enough of this nonsense. I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight.
All right, Yasna. Have it your way.
Oh, shut up, Krauter.
And here I thought you didn't like silence. Anyway, it's over. You did everything you could. But even that wasn't enough. You have the right to finally give up.
No. No, not over. I haven't given up yet.
Can you walk?
I like the voice acting. I really do.
I just need to catch my breath.
Are you gonna do that without oxygen?
On second thought, I imagine there are worse places to die. It's rather peaceful, actually. Just close your eyes and let yourself go.
Okay. I'm getting up. Turns out I prefer to live than let you talk me to death. I can do it. I won't give up.
That's the right attitude.
I mean, yeah, like any other choice, and I don't like. Do you die or something?
Thank goodness.
There you are. All my talking turned out to be quite helpful, huh?
Don't push it, Krauter. Do you see this?
Well, if you're talking about the coal deposits and the bones of prehistoric reptiles, then yes, they're further up as well.
Finally, we have proof. There was life on the land. After all, millions of years ago.
Is it really such good news? Because now, not even bacteria or viruses.
I'm starting to suspect that someone or something prevents organisms from moving ashore. Perhaps stop them from leaving the water.
If so, I think it stops them to this day. In other words, it's still here. And it nips all manifestations of life in the bud.
Why then have I not met it yet?
Oh, but I think you have.
You know a lot, Krauter. About what happened to me. And
You're like
about
still
these
there.
fossils.
The old man told me.
About life on Regis.
About you. He's clueless regarding Regis. Only cares about how he can gain an advantage in this sector of the galaxy.
Even more skeletons. Annoyingly now, no comms. Nobody will know of this discovery if we get stuck here.
Relax. The old man will send another expedition. And they will find those bones, along with ours.
Thanks. For a moment there, I forgot how screwed I was. Good that you reminded me.
Maybe your situation would be better if you didn't stop to admire the fossils.
Now you sound like Novik.
Touche.
Krauter,
Yeah,
are you really here with me?
Nope.
of course. We all are. You have distinct memory traces of us. You know, in your brain.
That's not what I'm asking about.
Yep.
I know, but there's no definitive answer. We can only hope that you won't forget us when it's all over. So little, yet so much.
I don't want to forget, Krauter. I really don't.
Come. It's time to be among other people again. They are there, somewhere. I promise.
I'm starting to have second thoughts. What if something's waiting for me? Something that caused my fall?
It doesn't matter now.
He's gone again. So after all...
Maybe it's like the methane poisoning or
I
something.
can't go with you anymore.
Krauter?
Forgive me for my rudeness. I had to be a prick. To pull you out of there. Unfortunately, now my body is mere coal, water, and nitrogen. An empty husk. I'd like to believe this is not our farewell, but if so, I should tell you, it was an honor to serve with you.
Okay. I mean, like delusions, maybe. I don't know. Ah, loading screen.
Yes, sir. I'm getting your SOS. Receiving your vitals.
Base, I report that the comms are back. I repeat, the line is working again.
Finally! Yes, sir. You can't even imagine. It's good to hear your voice again, Doctor.
Sir, I saw Krauter.
Yes, sir. Are you saying what?
Delusions.
I don't quite understand myself.
What? What was that? Yes, sir. Are you there? Do you copy?
Ooh. What the?
What the... What kind of deadly shit is this?
Doctor, what are you talking about?
There's something here. It looks like a machine. It burned a hole in the wall. And now it's marching on these kind of crab legs.
Damn. You must evacuate immediately.
It sounds like you know what it is,
Oh.
sir.
No, I have my suspicions.
The Alliance.
I think it's moving away from me.
Okay.
Excellent.
I mean, I think the
How is it possible that the Alliance machine got here before us?
the achievement spoiled me a
I'd like to
little
know
bit.
myself. If our intel's incorrect and Invincible already landed on Regis 3, they would have a huge advantage over us. So why won't they come?
I can see a passage, but it doesn't look very inviting.
Oh, come on.
Shit! It's still here. I have to... I'm stuck. I can't move.
Why?
Oh, it's coming at me.
Why can't I move?
It's getting closer. It's gonna crush me. I've got nowhere to run. I'm gonna die here after all.
What the fuck?
Come in! Jasna, we must
Aw.
evacuate you.
There goes that, like,
I'm getting
robo body.
Okay.
Ooh,
The probe did something.
that
As
sucks.
if...
Like self-destructed or something?
I don't know.
I saw the readings, gave a distress signal, and then followed a series of directives that I didn't implement. Currently, it does not respond to commands.
I'll check on it. I guess it's busted for good. Cursed crab. Oh, the hatch fell down.
Probably from the registry. Can you get the record?
Let's see. You guessed right, sir. The Alliance is indeed already on the planet. They even managed to set up a field base.
How could headquarters have got it so wrong? According to intelligence, the Invincible was not due to arrive for another 14 days.
I guess we should ask them back home. And that's me. Wow. It really did almost flatter me.
I mean, you were there,
Probe.
don't you know?
It distracted the antimats.
You say that as if it did it on purpose.
How else to explain it?
Coincidence?
I don't believe in such coincidences, Astrogator.
Oh, this is like this is like the companion cube all over again.
Not much left of
Like
it.
they let you name this thing and then it just like sacrifices itself for you.
So maybe we can save its core.
Hot. You could say that since I found the probe, I haven't been alone.
I'm sorry, Jasna. Maybe it can still be rebuilt. Anyway, you're not entirely alone.
I feel like I've lost another companion. My last one.
You still have me.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
done here. Okay. It cooled down.
Are you talking about the probe core?
Well, they say in order to win over a person, you have to steal their heart.
Okay, that's
But the
it for
key
now.
is to get their brain.
Where we're done. It just like auto-saved.
Just a metaphor.
Anatomically incorrect and highly overused, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. I really want to keep going with this, honestly. I need sleep, so I won't. at least not today. Like very enjoyable. I'm like really looking forward to seeing where this goes. And as far as achievements go, still like a third of the way in. Yeah, this was like really good. Like it has like good design, good like environment design, good voice acting, like pretty interesting designs altogether. It's paced really well too for what is like basically like a walking sim, I guess. Yeah, I like this. Honestly, I really like this. Killer Frequency was the first. I think this is like probably like the second one that I'm like all in on as far as like the challenge goes. But yeah, I'll just like I'll bookmark this guide for next time. Oh, this is like I'm very tired. But yeah, it's like about it. Oh, this is like chapter select too. Nice. So yeah, I'll keep this up next stream. It's probably gonna be on Monday, if I can't like squeeze in like a short one on Sunday, to be honest. But yeah, well, hope you enjoyed. I certainly did for once. But now I'm gonna go get some sleep and have a lovely rest of the day or night. Have a good rest. And yeah, see you soon. Yes, this is bye-bye.